Hey everybody, it's Mike Paterson, and I'm here, right now I'm in Claresholm, Alberta, on my way to Calgary. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, and I also have to pick up some supplies at one of my suppliers, so I decided that I would head out a day early. So, nice thing about having the van is that no matter where I'm parked, I have my home with me. So I just pulled over here in Claresholm and grabbed some food that I have in the back. And then I'm going to continue on my trip here and go up to probably Cabela's or somewhere to spend the night, seeing that it's free parking up there, and just to enjoy my evening. My appointment's early in the morning, so this way I don't have to get up at 5 a.m. to get up there on time. So it just helps me to be a little bit more relaxed and to actually enjoy the trip, because I'm not going to go through Calgary in rush hour traffic. Well, the drive up to Calgary was really good. A little bit of a crosswind. It's one reason that I didn't think that I wanted to bring the van with me on this trip, was because it was supposed to get really windy today, but it really didn't. So I decided that I would risk it, and I'm quite glad I did, because the wind was just very minimal. So I quite enjoyed that. The drive up here was really nice. There wasn't a lot of traffic. The weather is beautiful. When I left southern Alberta to come up here, it was actually 15 degrees, and when I got up to Calgary, it was actually, I think it was 6 still. And so I went out and I did some pictures at a place called Scotsman's Hill, and it's a place that overlooks downtown Calgary, and it's a place that I've tried to get to for years, but just hasn't worked out, because I'm usually up here just before it gets dark, and then I'm out of town, and I don't have a chance to stop there and take the pictures that I want to take. It's sort of on the way. It's not really near anything that I would normally go to. So I actually got there this time, and I got some pictures, and I quite like it. And then I managed to get myself quite lost trying to get out of that area, because they have the roadway blocked off that led out of there. So you had to follow the detour, and the detour just sort of went around in circles. So good thing for GPS, I threw on the GPS and got myself out of there. Got to watch probably what was one of the longest trains in history go past, hauling cars into the Ogden Yards here in Calgary. And then I headed out here, and I'm just up by the airport to spend the night. I have a supplier that's maybe 5 minutes from here that I'll go to in the morning to pick up some photo frames. And then I have a doctor's appointment at the other end of Calgary. So if all goes well, I'll spend some time hopefully photographing some birds tomorrow, but I'm not counting on it. It's one of those things that when I have a doctor's appointment, it's sort of, you get up here, you get what you can done, and then you head back out. Good morning, everybody. Well, it is 6:45 here on, I think it's Thursday morning, and I stayed here last night at Cabela's and didn't get a knock on the door. I haven't checked to see if I got a ticket or anything yet, but I'm hoping not. It was pretty okay sleep. It wasn't the greatest. It's really loud around here, so if you are planning on coming over to stop at Cabela's in Calgary, there's lots of planes taking off. There's lots of trains going by. There's lots of vehicles on the Deerfoot. It's really not the quietest spot, but it worked for what I needed it for. It was a cool night. I got up a couple times and had the furnace on, and once the furnace came on, it was nice and toasty warm in here. And now I'm out and going to head down to my first appointment here and get there early, and then I'm going to have hopefully breakfast there and then continue on from there. So I made it to my first supplier, and I had myself a good breakfast while I waited for him to show up. And then I headed down to Inglewood Bird Sanctuary and had quite a good time down there. I was pretty short on time, so I didn't get to spend more than about 45 minutes down there, but it was a good time while I was down there. I managed to find a group of chickadees that I'm not sure if they didn't want their pictures taken or if they were just trying to be more photogenic. But every time I went to take their picture, one of them at least would fly up and land on the end of my lens. At one time, I actually had two of them on my lens, and one of them that was trying to get on the lens, but there wasn't enough room for him. So I finished shooting some pictures down there and then headed down to my doctor's appointment and then headed out of town for the drive home. I actually was back home by, I think it was about 1:30 or 2 o'clock. But on the way down the Deerfoot, I managed to get a rock chip in my windshield. So I had to make a stop and get the rock chip repaired before it ran. So I was quite happy to get back to the studio and unload things and get back to my day. It was another great trip and I quite enjoyed it. So until next time, I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye now. Thank you for watching my video. If you like this video, please click on the like button, which is the thumbs up button. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please click on the subscribe button and then click on the bell next to the subscribe button so you'll be notified when any new videos are uploaded. Thank you and have a great day.